Now, speaking of Taweez, right? Um, so Sheikh Usman also mentioned that, as our audience remembered, that he was taught by some of the Deobandi scholars how to put the Taweez on, and some of those Taweez had alamatul shirk. So I don't have to say anything on my side because it is possible that I'm just, making up things. But I think, like to quote, I should quote some of the senior scholars of our time and in the past if we want to substantiate any claim. All right. So here you go. This is Mufti Taqi Usmani Hafizahullah's website, muftitaqiyusmani.com. And it's one of his speeches transcribed. And he's talking about tamaim. He says, बाज लोग ये समझते हैं कि तावीज लटकाना शिरक है और गुनाह है. उसकी वजह एक हदीस है जिसका मतलब लोग सही नहीं समझते. उसके नतीजे में वो तावीज लटकाने को नाजायज समझते हैं. चुनाचे हदीस शरीफ में रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने फरमाया. So he's saying that some people think that having taweez is shirk and it is a sinful act, and that is because there is a hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inna ar-ruqa wa at-tama'ima wa at-tawlata shirkun. Abu Dawud kitab at-tib babun fi at-tama'im. Then he says tama'im तमीमा की जमा है और अरबी जबान में तमीमा के जो माना है उर्दू में उसके लिए कोई लफ्ज नहीं है. So it means that the word tamima that is used in Arabic language is the Arabic word. It doesn't have its perfect translation in Urdu language. So that's why people usually use the word taweez as a translation of tamima, but tamima is a different thing. So, having said that, now let's talk about, and he's explaining what is tamima. But most important thing is that taweez is different and tamima is different. Now, is taweez jaiz or not? Let's take a look at this. Okay. The name of this book is Hukmu Ta'liq al-Tamaim. All right. And look at this ibara. فهل هذه التميمة تدخل في التمائم المحرمة? Is this tamima a part of those tamaim that are haram? The authors ask this question. أم هي تميمة من التمائم الجائزة? Or it is one of those tamaim that are permissible. It means there are two types of tamaim, permissible and impermissible. Okay. لأن القرآن كله شفاء. هذه المسألة لا نحجر واسعا فيها. We are not going to make the mas'ala narrow for people. I mean, if there is wus'a, then let the people enjoy that wus'a. فقد حصل الخلاف فيها بين السلف الصالح. There is اختلاف among salaf salih regarding this mas'ala. فبعضهم يقول يجوز وبعضهم يقول لا يجوز. Some people say it is jaiz, some people say it is not jaiz. وقال بالجواز جم غفير منهم عبد الله بن عمرو بن العاص وهو قول عائشة رضي الله عنها وأرضاها وكثير من الصحابة وهو ترجيح الشيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية وابن القيم وابن حجر الأسقلاني. فكل هؤلاء يقولون بجواز كتابة التميمة من القرآن وجعلها على عنق الولد للشفاء. I mean, is there any other explicit evidence?
No, not really.
So among the Sahaba, Abdullah ibn Amr ibn al-As, Sayyida Aisha radiyallahu anhuma. Then among the senior scholars, Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn al-Qayyim, and Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani rahimahumullah, they all say that this type of tamima, if you have Quranic ayat written, and that is jaiz, and you can have it, وَجَعْلِهَا عَلَى عُنُوقِ الْوَلَدِ, you can have it as a, on a child's neck, لِلشِّفَاءِ, on his, for cure, if suppose he has any illness. أو لدفع الضرر أو العين. So, and there are many ayat and hadiths that they use for their argument. So the point is that tamima itself cannot be declared haram if Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah is saying that there are two types of tamaim, at-tamaim al-muharrama and at-tamaim al-jaiza. So what makes a tamima haram? Any shirkiya ibara.
Right.
If there is shirkiya ibara, then that would make the tamima haram. And Mufti Taqi Usmani Hafizahullah, he actually writes down those conditions. He says, पहली शर्त ये है कि जो कलिमात पढ़े जाएं उनमें कोई कलिमा ऐसा न हो जिसमें अल्लाह ताला के सिवा किसी और से मदद मांगी गई हो. If you're writing a tamima, a ruqya, or taweez, and you are writing an ibara, but you're seeking help from other than Allah, that is shirk. You must seek help only from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. इसलिए कि बाज़ औक़ात इनमें या फुलान के अल्फाज होते हैं और उस जगह पर अल्लाह के अलावा किसी और का नाम होता है, तो ऐसा तावीज़, ऐसा गंडा, ऐसी झाड़ फूक हराम है जिसमें गैरुल्लाह से मदद ली गई हो. I mean, it is clearly saying that this is haram if you are seeking help from गैरुल्लाह. Okay, so then he also says, दूसरी शर्त यह है कि अगर झाड़ फूक के अल्फाज या तावीज़ में लिखे हुए अल्फाज ऐसे हैं जिनके माना ही मालूम नहीं कि क्या माना है, ऐसा तावीज़ इस्तेमाल करना भी नाजायज है. So if you open the taweez and you see wordings or numbers and you don't know what's happening there, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what the ibara is, you don't know what is the meaning of that ibara, using such taweez is also haram, because you don't know if the ibara is seeking help from ghayrullah. So you need to understand what's written there, and if it is an ayah of the Quran, then that's the perfect taweez. And according to the Jammun Ghafir, as the previous reference said, Jammun Ghafir, they all agree that such taweez is permissible. So I don't know why Sheikh Usman made that blanket statement, and I think this needed clarification.